From its debut at WrestleMania 21 in 2005 to the establishment of the Money in the Bank premium live event we know today, the Money in the Bank ladder match has given us close to 2 decades of memorable moments, crazy spots, and an opportunity for the WWE roster to showcase their great talents in a fresh and unpredictable environment. Over the years, Money in the Bank has also served as a platform to take rising stars and immortalize them into all-time greats. So entrenched is Money in the Bank in the lore of WWE that many fans now consider it to be an essential aspect of the yearly WWE calendar. With that being said, this is one of the voices of weird wrestling trivia, and here are 5 interesting facts about Money in the Bank. Number 5. Most Money in the Bank winners win their debut match. In its near 20-year history, there have been 32 Money in the Bank ladder match winners. Out of these winners, 21 of them have managed to claim the briefcase on their very first try. That makes up for over 65% of the total winners. Such winners include inaugural briefcase holder Edge, most recent Miss Money in the Bank Io Sky, as well as more controversial winners like Alberto Del Rio and Brock Lesnar. Be it due to beginner's luck, being the right person at the right time, or just being John Cena in 2012, this is definitely an encouraging statistic for this year's field, with both the women's and men's Money in the Bank ladder matches featuring 3 brand new entrants each. Number 4. The Money in the Bank briefcase has been contested in non-Money in the Bank ladder matches. While the titular briefcase is most often fought over in the iconic ladder matches we look forward to every year, there have been occasions where existing winners have been made to defend it outside the standard Money in the Bank format. Over the years, this has happened 7 different times. We've had Edge vs Matt Hardy on Raw in 2005, Rob Van Dam vs Shelton Benjamin at Backlash 2006, Edge vs Mr. Kennedy on Raw in 2007, Chris Jericho vs Dolph Ziggler on Raw in 2012, John Cena vs Dolph Ziggler at TLC 2012, Braun Strowman vs Kevin Owens at SummerSlam 2018, and The Miz vs Otis at Hell in a Cell 2020. On 2 occasions, the briefcase actually shifted hands when Edge beat Mr. Kennedy and The Miz defeated Otis to win their second briefcases each. Number 3. There have been years with 3 Money in the Bank ladder matches. When the Money in the Bank ladder match was first introduced at WrestleMania, audiences were treated to 1 match a year at the show of shows. Following the introduction of the Money in the Bank premium live event, that increased to 2 when there were brand-specific briefcases and later a men's and women's Money in the Bank match. However, in 2010 and 2017, WWE put on 3 separate Money in the Bank ladder matches in a single year. In 2010, we had both the final Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania, as well as the first 2 ladder matches at the inaugural Money in the Bank pay-per-view. In 2017, we were given the standard men's and women's matches alongside an additional women's ladder match to make up for a controversial finish involving James Ellsworth and Money in the Bank 2017. 3 is also the record for the most cash-ins in a single calendar year, with 3 cash-ins taking place in 2010, 2013, 2018 and 2021. Number 2. There have been Money in the Bank winners who won titles while holding the briefcase. Although Money in the Bank is more often than not a ticket to world title glory, many other champions have tried to win the briefcase while also hanging on to their existing titles. So far, 3 such people have been able to hold the Money in the Bank briefcase and a championship at the same time. Rob Van Dam held the briefcase and the Intercontinental title in 2006, The Miz won Money in the Bank as the reigning United States champion in 2010, while Damian Priest had 2 reigns as one half of the undisputed tag team champions during his time as senior Money in the Bank from 2023 to 2024. So far, no superstar has yet to win the big one while still keeping the briefcase. However, both Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins were able to compete in world title matches during their stints as Mr. Money in the Bank without needing to cash in. Number 1. 5 superstars have cashed in on the same night they won Money in the Bank. This past Monday on Raw, Drew McIntyre qualified for the 2024 Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Not only has the Scottish psychopath vowed to win the briefcase, but he has also promised to cash in that same night and leave Toronto as the World Heavyweight Champion. Fortunately for Drew, history is on his side. Over the years, we have seen Kane in 2010, Dean Ambrose in 2016, Alexa Bliss in 2018, Bayley in 2019, and Liv Morgan in 2022 all cash in their briefcases on the same night they won them. On top of that, every same night cash-in has been successful thus far. Therefore, if Drew McIntyre does make good on his promise, Seth Rollins and Damian Priest would best beware. Because if history is any indicator, McIntyre may very well recapture the World Heavyweight Championship this Saturday.